Okay, bunny, you need to move now. Up, yeah. Sit down. Okay, ladies, just take a comfortable seat. So you can sit on just directly on your mat, or if you have something to prop yourself up a little bit more, that'll work. Just cross-legged or any way that's comfortable. Alright, so we're going to do a little balancing sequence today, so the whole flow will be to do with balance. So we're going to start with the alternate nostril breathing. So that's the breathing out of holding one nostril closed and breathing in through one, and then alternating. So get your right hand ready, and then put your middle finger, your index and your ring finger down into the palm, and then turn your palm towards your face. And then we're going to start with blocking, using the thumb to block the right nostril, and we're going to start by inhaling through the left, and then we'll block with, wrong fingers. You've got to use your ring finger to block. So keep your index and your middle finger in the into the palm, and then turn that to your face. So you use your thumb to block the right nostril and your ring finger to block the left nostril. Make sense? You know. All right, so we're going to do 8 rounds. So let's just take a deep breath through both nostrils. So inhale through both. Exhale. And we block the right nostril, inhale through the left. Block left, exhale through right. Inhale through the right. Block the right, exhale left. That's 1 round. Inhale through the left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale. Block left, exhale. Inhale right. Block, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Last round here, inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block, exhale. Just take the arm down, place it on your thigh, and take a big inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through the nostrils. Take another one. Try and see if you can find which nostril is the dominant nostril this morning. And open your eyes if you've got them closed. So we're going to come back to that breathing at the end, and we'll just try and see if you can notice which nostril is dominant. And we'll come back to it at the end of the class and see if they've changed in dominance. Okay, so we're going to start with some cat-cow. So on hands and knees. On your mat, make sure that your wrists are underneath your shoulders and the hips are directly over the knees. I'm going to do my hair up quickly. Start taking your belly, dropping it to the floor, opening the chest, sticking the bum up to the ceiling, inhaling. On your exhale, you pull everything to the center, press through the palms, drop the head to look down, and take those around slowly. On the inhale, you drop the belly. On your exhale, you curl everything in. Inhaling. Exhaling. You can start to make more movements around the body. So if you want to circle around the wrist to get your wrist warm, or if you want to move your body side to side, getting into the side body, just make it feel nice while you're still waking up. Good. One more round here. Inhale. Exhale. Pull everything to the center. From here, tuck the toes. Take the hands a little bit further out in front, so at the top of the mat. And we're going to keep the toes tucked, and we're going to lift the knees up off the floor a couple of inches and hold. So squeeze the belly. So pull the belly button back to the spine. Engage the core, and then we lift the knees. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep them lifted. We're going to extend the legs up to downward facing dog for 5, 4. Lift the butt up to the ceiling. 2, 1. Downward facing dog. So start to pedal out the feet here. Lift one heel super high, bend the knee. Get into one leg and then change over. Keep breathing here. And come to still when you're ready. Take one big breath here in downward dog. Start to lift the heels, look forward, and tippy-toe your way to the top of the mat. Good. Once you get to the top of the mat, halfway lift. Open the chest, stick the butt out. Straight spine, and then forward fold. Keep that straight spine, go out and over. And we're going to bend in the knees and slowly roll up to stand. Engage the core on the way up, so pull the belly button back. Roll the shoulders back and down. Inhale the arms up over the head. And pull to center. Palms to center. Good. Take the feet together if they're not already at the top of the mat. Good. Take a big inhale. Arms circle up to the ceiling. Keep your hands shoulder distance apart. And we're going to bend back into our chair. So squeeze the knees and the inner thighs together. Keep pulling the ribs in and the belly button back towards the spine. Keep the upper arms by the ears. Good, ladies. Sit a little deeper. Take an inhale. On your exhale, forward fold. Connect your ribs to your thighs. You can have bent knees for these first few forward folds. Once your hamstrings wake up a little more, you can start to extend. Halfway lift. And then place the hands on the mat. You're going to step back to plank. Good. Holding the plank here. One more breath. Drop the knees to the mat. Keep the top half of the body where it is. We're just going to lower by bending the elbows back towards the bum, so lowering all the way to the mat. Good. Once you reach the floor, untuck the toes. Pull the hands back so they're beside the ribs, and then we come up for baby cobra. Squeeze the elbows together. Exhale, you lower. Inhale again. Press through the hands, squeeze the elbows. Exhale. Last one here. And exhale.
Tuck the toes, move the hands up a little bit, and then we're going to press back through to high plank, so through the knees, pushing through the hands. Good, guys. Take the bum over onto the heels, place the forehead on the floor, active child's pose. So keep your elbows off the floor, you just want your hands pressing into the floor here. Take one breath. Press through the hands, lift the head, and then you start to extend the legs, downward facing dog. Bring the feet together at the back of the mat. And then we're going to raise the right leg to the ceiling slowly, moving through water. So don't reef it up there. Curl into the chest, so knee comes in, try to touch the forehead, look forward, and then you place the foot in between the hands. Good. Once we're here, we're going to set up for warrior one. So you come out to the side of the mat a little bit, so left foot jumps out to the side, so you're on train tracks with the feet, and then you swivel it to 45 degrees. So the heel and the toes are on the floor, that's it. And then once you're set up in the bottom half, the arms raise up, warrior one. Good, keep that front knee bent. And keep pulling up out of the hips, so somebody's pulling your arms up to the ceiling. One more breath here. Good, take the arms behind the back, so circle the arms behind. Interlace the fingers and just take a mini back bend here, so pull the hands towards the hamstring. Open the chest. Keep that front knee bent, unlace the fingers, and then take the hands back up to the ceiling. Warrior one. And coming down, circling the hands down beside the foot. Lift the back heel off the floor. Press into the palms, dome in the upper back, and then you pick that front foot up to meet the back in plank. Hold the plank. Option here, you can keep your knees off the ground, and we're going to lower all the way to the floor, everyone to the floor. Otherwise, you can drop your knees. If not, engage the core, keep the legs strong by pulling the knees up to the thighs, and then we lower. So bending through the elbows, everything touches the floor at the same time. And once you're there, untuck the toes, pull the hands back, baby cobra. Exhale. On this next baby cobra, we're going to push up to upward facing dog. So inhale, lift the chest, press through the palms, extend the arms, lift the legs off the floor, open the chest, and then I'm going to get you to drop your knees, and then you're going to take your bum back over onto the heels for child's pose. Enjoy this breath. And then press through the hands, get the head off the floor, tuck the toes, and then lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take the feet together at the back of the mat. And we go on the left side, inhaling the leg up to the ceiling. So use your full inhale to get it to your highest point. And then we curl into the center, tiger curl. Look forward, keep the hips high, and then step that foot between the hands. Good, we're closer. Good, guys. Okay, setting up for warrior one. So jump the right foot out to the right side of the mat and turn it to a 45. Keep the left knee bent. So once you're set up in the bottom half, then you bring your top half up. So making sure that the hips are staying to the top of the mat. So you're not wanting to open up to the side. Keep the hips to the front. This is one of the hardest poses.
It's hard to keep your hips neutral here. But just make that the focus of this pose. And then you want to sit out of the hips, so pulling up towards the ceiling while your legs are descending to the mat. So while the left leg is still bending. Keep inhaling and exhaling. On your next exhale, part the hands, take them behind the back. Interlace the fingers, try and do the opposite way this time. Push down through the hands and open the chest simultaneously. Good. Unwind the hands, take it back up to the ceiling. Warrior one. And circle the hands down to the floor, beside the foot, and then swivel onto the toes of the back foot. Press into the palms, dome in the back, and then lift the left foot to meet the right at the back. Hold the plank. So we're going to lower through chaturanga. Stop halfway, flip the toes, upward dog. Otherwise you can lower all the way to the floor and do it how we did before. Okay? So shift forward slightly through the hands. So you want to have your weight in your hands and then bend into the elbows. Stop halfway, flip the toes, press, extend the arms, open the chest. Good, downward facing dog. So lift through the belly button. Use your breath here as a bit of a reset. So if your heart rate's jumped up a little bit, use your breath to slow it back down. So deep inhales and deep exhales. Lift the the heels as high as you can. Look forward and tippy toe your way to the top of the mat. Once you're there, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, to try and make this forward fold a little deeper. From there, you're going to bend straight into chair. So make sure your feet are together. You start to lower your bum, squeeze the knees and the thighs together, and then lift the torso. Chair. Hold one last breath. And slowly for 5 counts, we're going to extend up to straight. 4, 3, 2, 1. Big breath up at the top, mini back bend. So a little back bend in chest. Circle the arms down and around. And then bring them to center. Good. Take one big inhale here. And exhale, let it out. Arms by the side, inhale up to the ceiling. Keep them shoulder distance, sit back into your chair. So squeeze the knees, pull the ribs in. Good ladies, a lot to think about, but I just want you to think about the bum going back. Good, Corinne. And exhale, forward fold, straighten into the legs. Halfway lift, open the chest. Place the hands on the mat and step back to plank pose. Hold the plank. So your option again, you can lower the knees, you can lower all the way to the floor without the knees, or you can lower halfway, flip the toes, and upward dog. All right, here we go. Rock forward into the hands, and then bend into the elbows. Flip the toes, press into the hands. Lift the hips, pull the belly button back, downward facing dog. Good, feet together at the back of the mat. Inhale the right leg to the ceiling, slowly.
Exhale, you curl into the center. Look forward, keep the hips high. And place that foot in between the hands. Good. Keep the toes in crescent here, so we're not going to swivel the heel down. You're just going to keep the heel lifted, and then we lift up crescent lunge. Good. Try and aim so the front leg's in a 90-degree bend, but try and see if you can feel that hip flexor stretch that's happening in the left hip here with the back leg straight. So you can do that by just trying to turn your tailbone towards the top of the mat. You'll feel a deeper stretch. So it's like me going like this, sticking my butt out. I want you to turn it towards the top of the mat. So it's like you're turning it towards your face. And then you'll feel a really deep stretch here, which is super nice. Good. From here, we're going to take it into some lowers with the back knee. So all you're going to do is bend the knee just until it's above the ground and then lift back up to straight back leg. That's it. Bend the knee, lift back up. As soon as you're close to the ground, you lift back up. Good. Keep going. Last two. And one. Good. Circle the arms down beside the foot on the mat. Press through the hands. Pick the front foot up and take it to the back in plank. Lowering through chaturanga here. You can do it whichever way you like, or you can skip it all together. But if you're going, we lower halfway. Lift the toes. Upward facing dog. Lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Good. Feet together at the back of the mat. Inhaling the left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, curl into the chest. Look forward. Try and step between the hands without sound. Good. Setting up for crescent lunge, so keep the back heel high. And then we pick the body up. And remember, just tucking that tailbone towards the face, so towards the front of the mat, and that deep hip flexor stretch will come. One more deep breath here. Good, we're going to take it into those lowers with the back leg. So the lunges, you lower the back knee just before the ground and then lift back up. Lower. Good, use your breath here. So inhale on the way down. Use your exhale to push you back up. Inhale. Exhale, push. Last one here. And push. Circle the arms down to the mat. Press through the hands. And then lift the front foot to meet the back. Hold here. Lowering halfway. Or skipping altogether. And open the chest, upward facing dog. Lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take the last deep breath here. Good, bring the feet together at the back of the mat. Inhaling the right leg to the ceiling. Curl it into the chest. Step through the hands. Good, setting up for crescent lunge again. So set up the bottom half. Once that's ready, you lift the top half. Good, that's it. So from here, we're going to take it into a warrior 3 drill. So warrior 3, the full pose. Warrior 3, where you're balancing on the top leg, the front leg. So we're going to take it into Warrior 3, but I'm going to take your hands on the floor. Okay, so we're in crescent. You're going to tilt forward. You're going to place your hands out in front, so almost to the outside of the mat. And then you're going to lift that back leg up, Warrior 3. Place it back down slightly, then lift back up to crescent. And we're going to go through that 3 times. So standing Warrior 3, crescent warrior. Tilt forward, place the hands on the mat, and then lift the back leg straight. Good, so you want the back leg in line with the bum. And then place the back foot back down in crescent. Lift back up. Come forward again, place the hands on the mat. Lift the back leg up. Warrior 3. Place it back down. Crescent. Last one here. Good. Tilt forward. Place the hands on the floor. Lift the back leg. So both legs are straight here. You're making an upside down L. Good. Place the back foot back down lightly. Lift back to crescent. And then we're going to swivel the back heel so it's in Warrior 2. So swivel the back heel to the mat. Pinky edge is in line with the back edge of the mat. And then you open the arms, Warrior 2. Good, guys. Nice and deep in that front leg. Good, flip the front hand. Reverse, straighten the front leg. Take the right arm to the ceiling. Big inhale. Good, and then lift back up to straight so the body's up in a T shape. Then you're going to swivel the right toes in so they're facing the side edge of the mat, so the long part. Good, swivel both toes in. Take the arms up to the ceiling. On your exhale, forward fold over the legs, so wide leg forward fold. Let the head hang here, so don't hold on to the neck. Good, last breath here. Take the hands in front so they're underneath the shoulders, halfway lift. Good, then we're going to turn to the back of our mat. So turning all the way to the back of our mat so the left leg is in front. Good. And you're going to try, so from here, we're going to try and step up to stand with the right leg lifted, okay? So if you want to watch me, you're going to try and step up. Okay? Let's try that. So from the lunge, so keep the left knee bent to help you push through to stand. And then you're going to push through the right leg, extend, and pick the right leg up. So it's in a tabletop. Good, holding here. Take the arms out to the side so you're in a T shape. That's it, so right leg should be lifted here, guys. Right leg, yep, go. Good, from the T shape, you're gonna cross the right elbow underneath the left. So cross the right elbow underneath the left. So you're in, that's it. Good, holding here. Okay, if you want to take the challenge a little deeper, a little further, you're going to cross the right knee over the left. So bend deep into the left leg. So you really have to concentrate on your balance here. Focus on something, use your breath. And then if you can sit a little deeper, you can try and hook the right foot behind the left calf. Get a little deeper. One more breath here. Slowly unravel the arms and the leg. Come back up to that standing staff pose, so with the right leg lifted. Good. We're going to slowly extend it out to the back. And then place it on the mat. Good, so we're in crescent on the left leg here. You're going to turn all the way over to the side of the mat, turn around. And then bending in the right leg. So you're back at the top of the mat, the right leg's bending in side lunge.
Good, take the hands out to the floor. Get as deep as you can. You have half of your weight in your hands, so you can get a little deeper in the leg. One more breath here. And then we're gonna sit the bum all the way down on the floor. Good, bring that right leg. I want the bottom of the foot on the inner thigh of the left leg. Good. We're just gonna take the right hand behind the left knee. You can place the hand or the elbow down on the floor. And then you're gonna inhale the right arm up to the ceiling, taking the side bend. So I want it more of a side opening here. I don't want you aiming for your foot and closing off the chest. Keep the chest open. And slowly lift back up. Good, from here, all you're gonna do is place the hands at the top of the mat, swivel, take it to downward facing dog. Good. So you should be facing the top of the mat again, of how you started. All right, bringing the feet together at the back of the mat. Inhaling left leg to ceiling. And then curl in on the exhale. Use your whole exhale to get to the top and place that foot between the hands. Good, setting up for crescent here. So once the bottom half set up, inhale the arms up to stand. Good, bend a little deeper. We're going to take it into those warrior 3 preps. So you tilt the body forward all the way so the hands come to the floor, then you lift the back leg off the ground, supported warrior 3. And then place it lightly back onto the mat, lift up crescent. Tilt forward, place hands on the floor, lift the back leg up. And place it back down. Last one here. Big inhale. Exhale, tilt forward. Place the hands on the mat. Lift the back leg up. Place the back leg down. Crescent. And then we open up to warrior 2. So you swivel the right foot to the ground. Keep the left leg where it is. Just open the hips. And then open the arms. Good, one more breath here. Flip the front hand, straighten into the front leg while you inhale the left arm to the ceiling. And then come to stand. And then you're going to turn your left toes in to the side of the mat. Good. Inhale the arms up to the ceiling. And then forward fold over the straight leg. So wide leg forward fold. Good, ladies. Good, from here we're just gonna go some kind of handstand drills, almost. So you're gonna take your hands out in front, keep the legs where they are. Make sure the hands are directly underneath the shoulders here. So just watch me so I can show you. So we're gonna be in the forward fold and you're gonna press through the palms. I just want you to lean over as far as you can, lift the heels up as far as you can. You're gonna try and come onto the toes and then take it back down. So it's a drill to just get you into the motion of trying to know what it's like to hold a handstand. So it's like how we do crow, how we do cat-cow. You have to push out of the shoulders, push out of the chest, so you're doming in the upper back, and then you can come a little higher onto the toes. And then eventually, they might come off. We'll get there. All right, so forward fold in the wide leg. And take the hands underneath the shoulders. And then you're gonna rock forward into the hands, so majority of the weight's going into the hands, into the fingertips, and you're lifting the heels as high as you can. Higher. Good, back. And rock back down. Good, let's take 2 more like that. So just go at your own pace. You can rock forward when you want. Use your breath as well. So if you exhale and you're pushing everything up, you can lift the heels. And then take it back down. Good. Margie, pull your hands in so they're a little bit further back, so they're underneath your shoulders. And then you'll get a bit higher. Yeah, that's better. Good. Nice. Once you've done your last one, halfway lift. So inhale. And then we turn to the back of the mat. So your right leg should be in front this time at the back of the mat. Good. So we're in crescent here. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to pick the back, push off the back leg. Keep the right leg bent so then it can straighten into that standing staff pose. So you push off the right, pick the left knee up. Good, so the knees at a tabletop. Perfect. Take the hands out to a T shape. And this time you're going to cross over the left elbow underneath the right. And then if you want the extra challenge here, you cross the left knee over the right. And maybe it might interlace around, so the left foot comes around the back of the right calf. Good, keep the core switched on, so keep using the belly button, pull the belly button back to the spine. Last breath here. Slowly unwind the arms, and then you unwind the legs. Bring the left leg back up to standing staff pose. Good, and you're going to slowly extend the leg out to the back of the mat. And once you're there, place it onto the mat, crescent lunge. Good, and then you're going to turn. So you're going to turn all the way around to the side of the mat and then bend into the left knee. So you're back at the top of the mat, bending in the left knee this time for side lunge. That's it. You can take the hands out in front, place it on the floor. Sorry, I got my butt to your face. Oh no, we lost Corinne. Good, one more breath here. Get a little deeper in the left leg. And then all you do is turn, so you should be in the right leg. Wait, are you left or right leg? Left. Yeah, so then turn back to the top of the mat. And then you're in lunge here. You pick the front foot up, meet the back. Holding here in plank. And then drop the knees. And then just sit the bum over onto the heels, child's pose. Good, ladies. Once you're ready, we're going to come back to downward facing dog. We're going to go through the same sequence, so the same flow we just did, but we're going to go a little bit faster in pace this time. So I'm just going to use about 1 to 2 breaths for each pose. So bring the feet together at the back of the mat when you're ready. Use your inhale to raise the right leg to the ceiling. Exhale, tiger curl into the chest, look forward, step between the hands. Set up for your crescent and inhale the arms up to the ceiling, crescent lunge. Good, we're just going to take one warrior 3 this time. You can go to supported warrior. Otherwise, if you want to tilt the body forward, go to your limit and then try and lift the back leg off, holding here. Good. Place back down lightly, crescent lunge. Open up to warrior 2, so swivel the back foot down to the back of the mat. So open the hips. That's it, Gab, use the core. And then open the arms. Warrior two. Flip the front hand reverse, straighten into the front leg. And then lift the body up. Turn the right heel in to the side of the mat. Forward fold over the legs. Good, one last breath. On your next inhale, halfway lift, take the hands under the shoulders, and then you swivel to the back of the mat. You're in crescent lunge with the left leg at the front. Push off the right leg, so bend into the right knee, push off. Standing up, lift the right knee into the chest. Good, take the arms out to a T. Lace the elbows up, so you lace the right elbow underneath the left. And if you want a little extra, you go into the full pose. Cross the right knee over the left. And then you try and take that right foot and circle it behind the left calf. One more breath. Use your inhale, unwind. Open, lift the right knee back to the chest, take the arms up to the ceiling. And then you're going to take the right leg back behind you, bend into the left knee, and place the right leg back so you're in crescent lunge. Good. Now I've forgotten what we're doing. Oh yeah, side lunge. So you're turning all the way to the side, and then you bend into the right leg, side lunge. So you should be back at the top of the mat. Good. So right leg bend. Yeah. And then swivel all the way back to the top of the mat. Low lunge. Good, press to the hands. Lift through the chest, so dome in the upper back. Take it back, downward facing dog straight away. So we're skipping the chaturanga. Good, feet together at the back of the mat. Inhale the left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, curl in. And step through the hands. Good, lifting the body up. Inhale for crescent warrior. And your choice here, you can tilt forward, place the hands on the floor for supported warrior, or we're going to tilt forward as far as you can go, and then you slowly lift the back foot off the ground. Try and keep it in line with the with the bum. So heel in line with the bum, and then you slowly place it back down lightly. Swivel the back foot down to warrior two. So pinky edges in line with the back of the mat, open the hips, and then bend in the front knee, warrior two. Flip the front hand reverse, straighten into the front leg. And then inhale, lift the body up to stand, turn the left toes in, and then you forward fold over the legs. Good, try and go a little deeper. Yes, that's nice. Take the hands under the shoulders, halfway lift. And then you swivel to the back of the mat, so the right leg is in front. So you're down at the back of the mat with the right leg in front this time. That's it. Good, bend into the left knee. Use it as a track start, so you're pushing into the left knee to come up onto the right and stand with a right straight leg and left bent leg. Good, left knee is in the chest. And then take the arms up to the ceiling. Good, take them out to a T. And now we're crossing the left elbow underneath the right this time. No. Yeah, left under right. So keep the left knee bent, and then you cross over. So cross the left knee over the right, bending in the right knee. Get a little deeper with the bum. Good, one last breath. Stand back up straight in the right leg, unwind the arms. Keep the left leg bent into the chest, and we slowly take it back behind us. Extend the leg, bend into the right leg, and then step it back to crescent. Good, and then we're swiveling through the side of our mat, so turning towards the left, and you're bending into the left knee for side lunge. So high skandasana. Good, get a little deeper in the left leg. One more breath here. And then turning back to the top of the mat, so the left leg's at the top. Press through the hands. Good, you're in low lunge, press through the hands. Pick the foot up, hold the plank. Last little bit of work here, so we're going to hold this for 30 seconds. Keep pulling the belly button back towards the spine, keep pushing out of the shoulders. Squeeze the knees up to the thighs, so the legs are strong. So that's 15 seconds, keep pushing. Keep breathing. And last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knees. Take the bum over to the heels, child's pose. And then slowly come up and just take a seat wherever you like on your mat. Good, we're going to take shoelace pose. So you're going to take the right foot, so the bottom of the foot, bend it into the bum, so it's kind of underneath the left bum cheek. That's it. Try and have the knee, so it's pointing out directly in front of you. And then you're going to lift the left leg over the top of that one. So you want your knees to be in line. So if I were to draw a straight line, you go through the knees, through both knees. Good. Once you've set up, take a big inhale. You can lift the bum so you can come onto the sit bones. Make sure you're directly on the sit bones. Good. And then if you like, if this is enough, you can stay here. But if you like, you can start to walk the hands out in front. And you might feel a deeper stretch, or it might start to go into different parts of the hips. What are you doing? One is trying to get comfortable. Good, one last deep breath here. And slowly walk the hands in. Take the hands behind the body. Rock back so you can unwind the legs. And then we go directly to the other side. And then pick the bum up. Come onto the sit bones. And then if that's enough, you stay there, or you can walk the hands forward. And last breath, walk the hands back in.
Take the hands behind. You know what I just forgot? Or remembered that I forgot is the side sitting stretch. So take the right leg out straight, bring the left foot into the right thigh, and then we'll do this side, even out. So take the right hand behind the knee, and then inhale the left arm onto the ceiling, big side stretch. Try and push that left knee down towards the floor. And inhale, come back up to stand, to straight. Shift the bums, so setting up for Shavasana here. So straighten the legs out, roll the body down. Let the toes rock out to the sides so the hips are open. And then try and lift up so you can pick your the top half of your body up. Pull the shoulders down and then place your body down. So the shoulders are right out of the ears and directing towards the bottom of the mat. Take the palms up to the ceiling so the shoulders are open. And then take one big deep breath here. And let it all go. Shavasana. And slowly take some deeper breaths. Circle the hands, the wrists, and the ankles. And take a big deep body stretch so arms go over the head. Pull in opposite directions. And we're going to slowly make our way up to a seat when you're ready. So I'm just going to do 4 rounds this time of that alternate nostril breathing, just so you can see the difference of how your breathing is before and after a class. So sit in a comfortable seat, take the right hand, and then bend the first 2 fingers into the palm, turn towards your face. Take a big inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through the nostrils. And then we block the right nostril, inhale through the left. Block the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. Inhale left. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right. Block right, exhale left. One more round, inhale. Block left, exhale right. Inhale right.
Block right. Exhale left. Place the hand down on the thigh. Inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through the nostrils. Namaste.